It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Raiders and the Pack coming up next.
It's a venue and a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to... Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And away we go from Wisconsin. It's Amir Abdullah with the return. And look at this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. They're brought out by someone who's kept the exact energy now as he had when he entered the league back in 2019. It's Gardner Minshew.
Kate, I don't know how many people know the story of Gardner Minshew and how close he was to becoming a GA and coaching. Mike Leach got on the phone with him and said, hey, why don't you take one more swing at this thing? Come out to Pullman, Washington, and lead my pirate ship. And all he did with that mustache was light the college football world on fire. And all he's been in the NFL with multiple organizations is that same spark plug that just makes something happen.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Packers putting 6 defensive backs out there defending pass on this third down. Minshew working from the gun. Complete here to Bowers. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
They hit for 16 yards on fourth down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on. Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. Sticking in the air with Minshew. We'll get it complete to Alexander Madison. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Enough goes to Madison, running right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the thousandth time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown! The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established and into top gear right here early on.
Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders will out to a 7-0 lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
It took Jordan Love a little while for him to get his chance to start in the NFL. He had to watch Aaron Rodgers for a number of years, but guess what? Aaron had to watch Brett, and it paid huge dividends. And it sure looks like Jordan Love, to start his career, is doing the same. He didn't just watch Aaron Rodgers. He worked on his game. He developed his game over 3 years. And when he got his chance, he sure looked like a young star at the position.
Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's good for a Green Bay Packers.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
That's Reed on the slant. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Raiders' 31-yard line.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass, and they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. 7-0. Ready to go with the second quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone. Love on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Just something.
So the red challenge flag has hit the field. Matt LaFleur wants to see this again. Well, we can see he made the catch. He definitely has possession. But did both of those feet hit down in the end zone?
Yeah, get that zoom button ready to go. Get the magnifying glass. Was there any green right between his feet and that end line? That's what they're going to be looking for in the replay booth.
Challenge unsuccessful, and that call stands. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers start off well to tie things 7-7. On now is McManus to kick this away. Abdullah now to return. The Raiders are back onto the field, led by Gardner Minshew. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They gotta give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Inside handoff goes to Madison. And he got some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Design bootleg here. Buying some time right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Blake Shin, it's Minshew. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. A tight end in motion now. Up the middle they go with Madison. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
He's got a man left. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Abdullah scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 2nd quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Packers 7. Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Jaden Reed to return this. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Green Bay offense returning to the field for their 2nd possession. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Love from the gun. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. He's got Watson. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
This is reeled in by Reed. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Loves to throw again. Gets this one to Watson. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jack Jones has got it. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him. He took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running the back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. On the return, here comes Reed. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Love back to it after the pick. Completes this one to Kraft. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Find Diablo there on the tackle. That'll be complete to Jacobs. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The Packers take their first time out. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Ready. Love out of the shotgun. Complete on a slant to Watson. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st and 10, here's Love. This one taken in by Kraft. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Watson with the catch. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. 2nd and manageable. He's throwing. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers make it a 1-score game before halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Looking to throw. He's going to push one deep down. That's complete inside the 35. And he stopped at the 31-yard line. So at halftime, the Raiders fighting to an advantage on the road. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios. Dealing with some time constraints, it seems, we'll bypass halftime and get right back to the action. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Nixon now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out comes Green Bay. They have the first series of this second half. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. Reed's got it. And he'll get it up to the 44. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Here's Love. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
Ready. From the 38. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And he's going to be marked down a yard shy of that marker. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
And 1.
Ready, go!
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
At the 29-yard line.
Takes the handoff, now Love. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Picked off by, I love this name, Devon Diablo.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Minshew. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
The throw again on 2nd down here, Minshew. Got a man, Bowers has it. They get 27 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Raiders.
They give it to Madison. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Takes the handoff. Now Minshew. Finds him on the crossing route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. To the ground with Madison. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further. It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Here's Madison again. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, the fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that. A guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
They don't pick up anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. At the Packers' 3-yard line.
Minshew working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Raiders push their lead further to start the half. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Nixon now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. This our last play of the quarter.
Set, ready.
Putting the tight end in motion. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Nate Hobbs in on that stop.
Pick it up, you're embarrassing us. On the double.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Down. Set, go.
Love from the gun. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
Shotgun now for Love. Taken in by Dobbs. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Good for a Packers first down.
Play fake, it's Love. Caught by the open man. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
7 yards. That's another Green Bay Packer. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. So second down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Handoff here to Jacobs. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers now within one score in the fourth. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
He's got it. Looks like both feet were in, and that's going to get them 2 points.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups, and that's how they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call, throwing it for 2. That risk pays off.
Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Play action, it's Minshew. He's on the move. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Minshew looking to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. From the 41. Got a man, it's Mayer. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
They've got first down from the 31. Here's the give to Madison. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They'll go right back to Madison. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. They'll run. This is Madison. He has the first down to the 10. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Timeout taken by the Packers, their 3rd and final one. Out of the gun, Madison. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. They give now to Madison. And he's brought down for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angled, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Set, hunt. Ready?
Love out of the shotgun. As the open man downfield. And that is exactly what they needed. A quick 1st down, and he freezes that clock. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go. Set. Set.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
Here we go. Cut, cut.
2nd and 10, Love trying again. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got it inside the 10. It's a Green Bay touchdown. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always, always emphasize effort on the field. And reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers cut the lead down to just 2. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Raiders winners as we say so long from Green Bay.